Ninja Man's letter addressing artists, bloggers, and fans of the double genre. I am Jojo Mac. When I entered the music space, I was shown a lot of love from the likes of Josie Wells, Charlie Chaplin, Professor Nuts, and Supercat. Dancehall was a very competitive space between the 70s and the 90s. There was an abundance of clashes that helped us to hone our crafts, and no matter the outcome, win or lose, we would go to eat and have a good time together, laughing and teasing each other without animosity. Whoever got killed in the clash would pay for the food. Today's artists are divisive in a way that was unheard of in earlier times. The greater majority of today's artists are very nonchalant about the breakdown of the genre without realizing that they are causing major damage to our industry. I'm not sure they understand the dynamics of the music, the impact it used to have on the world, and the respect that it received globally. Our inharmonious state of mind is a hindrance to positive growth. I said positive growth because there are people who do not understand that growth is not always positive. Think about the weeds in your garden, how often they have to be pulled. When they're left to continuously grow, they stand out. They're damaging to the garden. That is what the controversies in the reggae dancehall genre is doing to our industry. But the controversies are not limited to the younger artists, as many veterans, columns, and icons are at loggerheads as well. It would seem the artists are allowing the fans and miserablists to drive the narrative, determining the outcome. What you, the artist, must do is show solidarity, show the world that we can work cohesively for the greater good. The flagship of our culture is endangered and must be protected. We are Jamaicans before anything else, so that must remain at the forefront of our minds as makers of music. Looks like we could do with an artist-only event where no one performs, just get to know each other, something that happens at a minimum of 3 times per year at least. Something like that would build camaraderie, the hope that they will cheer each other on rather than tear each other down. Learn from each other. Everyone will get their time to shine. Be happy for those who do it before you. No East Coast, West Coast nonsense. The time will come for you to shine. Get out of the mindset that every challenge is personal. Stop discussing irrelevant subjects with irrelevant people, and for God's sake, lose the gate man mentality. Let the music play freely. Just let the music play. Stop stifling the music. Why would it bother anyone that someone else is climbing up the ladder? Listen, singing, making music, being a reggae dancehall musician is a mission. There's a real objective beyond money and hype. We were purposed, so we will have to take into consideration that we don't make music for ourselves. We make it for the people, and what the majority of the general public wants from us as reggae dancehall artists is encouragement, empathy, motivation, hope, and the assurance of the presence of love and camaraderie inside the music. As far as who is getting more money as artists, let's not go down that rabbit hole. We might end up with snakes. Let's all give thanks that the bar has been raised where everyone can now get a pay raise. There's nothing to be mad about, and remember that no matter how talented you are, if you don't have a loyal fan base that will go to bat for you, you will never get the ultimate prize. It has nothing to do with how well you do on stage, no matter how great a performer you are. So those of you who are getting into your feelings about another man's paycheck, stop it right now. Daddy Roy, I-Roy, Kingston, Big Youth, Dillinger, they did it for the love until they realized they could get paid. The artists before Yellow Man did not make money until Yellow Man came and changed the game. Dancehall went global. He made that possible. Then came Ninja Man and Shabba, and we got even bigger money. Buju and Cobra's arrival garnered an even bigger paycheck. But it did not stop there. Bounty and Beanie set the bar even higher. And just when everyone thought these were the glory days, here comes Vybz Kartel, straight from behind prison walls, and shattered everything by raising the bar so high that dancehall is getting back the respect it deserves. I would like to see everyone making big money. The genre is growing, and Vybz Kartel is leading the pack. Let's cheer him on. He's opening that door for all of us. In dancehall and anything else we do for that matter, there are different styles, different level of fame, fortune sizes are different, and some have more power than others. We are entertainers. We do not need people to dictate to us. We are in control. We lead the narrative. Don't give the power to them. Some may ask, is that the man who said gun pan teeth done gagan? Well, you can ask that. But that was not reality, and during those times we did not have the kind of things happening around the music that we are seeing now. Not so much, not so intense, not so loud. This brings me to the bloggers. Bloggers, you are operating much like journalists. You are gathering information from sources and presenting it to the public. The big difference is that journalists have to fact check and verify what they put out in the space. The vast majority of bloggers do no such thing. Journalists are held responsible if they publish a story without credibility or misleading storylines that are damaging to others. But for bloggers, it could be something as trivial as a temporary ban from posting or a cease and desist. So they continue to spin narratives, especially when it comes to artists, creating bitterness and dissension among them. A journalist should not, for any reason, take sides with the subjects they write about. They have to remain neutral. The same should be true for bloggers and podcasters alike. So the onus is on you to make sure that your reporting has that level of credibility. Your offerings should be factual and objective. It should not be influenced by personal feelings and opinions. If you care even minutely about the Jamaican culture and what it should mean to all of us, we have to fiercely protect it from ruin. The platform you have is compelling, and most of you are no doubt making money hand over fist. And you probably think that if you make a shift to topics that generate more positivity, you could lose listeners and in turn lose money. I can't tell you money is not all, because I don't know what your all is. But I can tell you, as big as your numbers are now, I guarantee they will be bigger because, contrary to common beliefs, there are more people out there who are looking for truth, honesty, and impartiality. You would be more respected for it, and many more doors could open for you as well. I'm happy that you all have this vessel by which you could make a good living. Let it be a vessel that you use to inspire little boys and girls to want to be like you. You have to strive to make a positive mark on society at large by presenting your best you. Bob Marley's One Love should be our mantra moving forward. The pie, the cake, and the sugar and water is enough for all of us, no matter who gets more. Just be thankful and strive for more if need be, but remember, it's not necessary to drag someone down to bring someone else up. If that is how we choose to operate, we are doing a great injustice to the reggae dancehall fraternity. There is room for all of us to reach our full potential. Those of you who choose to ruin our culture will eventually have to pay, and there is no consequence as calamitous as the one from God. Jamaica is not your ordinary place. It's a country that was chosen by God to lead others of its kind, one that even first world countries would look at and emulate. We should be leading on morality and love, but somewhere along the line, the lack of money to the love of money has put us on an evil path. God has spared us many times from natural disasters, but with the same Jamaicans literally turning Jamaica into the devil's playground, we should worry right now. I wish all of you greatness, happiness, and joy. Love and protect each other. Until next time, the Don Gargan Ninja